What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I have a special guest today, Lil Mac Diddy. What's good, man?
What's the deal, man? Get a little gang, man. Y'all know what's going on. Lil Diddy.
Hey, man, in the building. I mean, he's doing it for the city, for the town, for himself. It's going down. So this interview is going to be super dope. We're going to kick some freestyles. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk. We're going to do a lot here today. Before we start, though, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share, but most importantly, subscribe. We're almost at 50,000 subscribers, so make sure you're subbed in because we're trying to get to 100K and get that YouTube plaque. But other than that, let's get it going.
40-year-old fuck boys are back in town. Boys podcast, malt liquor for your ears. 40.
Hi, and just like that, we are back in the building. Yo, you're rocking with your boy Black Pegasus. Now, don't forget on the channel this Saturday we got a super dope Harry Mack reaction with the reminders, and it drops at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's October 29th. Also got a new music video drop in, Prophecy, and a bunch of stuff coming down the pipes. So stay in tune with the channel, and we gonna give it to you. But without further ado, man, what's good with you?
What's the deal, man?
How you living?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
Good, man. So for y'all that don't know, we got an up-and-coming artist that's kind of setting the scene on fire right now, Lil Mac Diddy. And I wanted to highlight some of the things he's doing, but let's just get into it, man. Where are you from originally?
I'm from the South Side, bro. Southern Colorado, you know, Jet Wing area, Fountain Show.
Okay.
Those areas like that, yeah.
Yep. Did you grow up out here or where were you born?
I was born here.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, I was born here.
Okay, so you're really from the turf.
Yeah,
I was
for sure.
actually born over. My dad was in the military, and I was born on a German Air Force base, but a U.S. Air Force base in Germany, but he retired here, so that's why this is like home for me.
Yeah.
How old are you?
25, bro. I just turned 25 October 5th.
Okay.
A couple weeks ago.
Hell yeah, man! Happy birthday too.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
When did you start rapping?
I started rapping when I say about like 17.
Okay.
When I was like 17, yeah, like just playing around with it with my friends and stuff.
What inspired you?
I would say what inspired me really to rap in general was just you know, the poverty, like seeing what you can get from rap, especially like the new era, you know.
Yeah.
Rap is like a hustle nowadays.
Yeah.
Like back then, you know, it was kind of like, you know, that's a superstar. Everybody want to be a superstar, but nowadays you don't even got to be a superstar to make money off the shit, you know. So
yeah, rap is really, it's interesting, the business and how many millionaires hip hop and rap has created. You know what I'm saying? And if you put together the proper fundamentals to really take it there, like it is really a lot more accessible, especially because the internet.
No, for sure. Like I just I met a lot of people, you know, and just like when I was rapping young, like everybody would always tell me, like, you know, you the one that'll set the tone for it, you know.
Yeah.
So and I just always like really, you know, I'm really from here. I'm really from the South Side, like a real SoCo baby. So I try to put Olympic City on, you know, so people know it's more than just an army town or you know, and more just where the Olympic people come and train at, or you know, I just want to show them like the street side of it, what really goes on out here when you in the street side of it.
And you have more than a buzz out here. Like I was actually, you know, I wasn't really aware of you at first. Then I started hearing your name. Then I seen some of your interviews, and then I was like, yo, he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now, how many projects do you have out?
I got like 4. I got so like I didn't start dropping on like Apple Music and Spotify and stuff like that. I wouldn't say until like my first like real tape. It was called Block Babies, but I got like a tape called 808 Diddy and YNS, and I got another project on like SoundCloud and Dat Piff. You know, back then we was using Dat Piff. And live mixtapes, things, shit like that. So, but on Apple Music and stuff, like I got like 4 projects, 4 projects out. Yeah, especially since like I've been out of prison. So.
Okay, that's tight. Now, where can people find you? And I want to follow up because you said after you got out of prison. I want to follow up with that.
Yeah.
I need to remember that. Where can people find you real quick on all digital platforms, your socials, all that? Give a shout out to that.
Yeah, you can find me on IG. I usually just use IG mostly, or Twitter. My Twitter is MGBMackey700. Or you could just really tap in with me on Instagram. It's Lil Mac Diddy, LilMacDiddy. Everything, just Lil Mac Diddy, you know. So
yeah, and if you search on YouTube, he has some dope music videos.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to post one of the music videos in the description of this video and in the first comment. So if you guys want to check that out, now don't forget during this interview, my platform. We do freestyle rap where it's off the top of the brain in the moment improv. We love to do that. Not all the guests are down to do that, but he's down. So we gonna vibe today. So make sure you're staying tuned for that because that's gonna be super dope. Now, you said when you got out of prison, do you mind talking about what did you go to prison for and how much time did you have to do?
Yeah, I was getting in trouble real young, you know, like teenage years and shit, but I was caught in possession of a firearm.
Okay.
You know, I got caught with a firearm, but it was in Denver. It was in Denver area, East Denver. So I got caught with a firearm, and I was already on probation, young. You know, for some other shit I was on probation for. So you know that enhanced it, and yeah, I had to do some prison time. I was looking at like 12 years. Got a fired my lawyer, got a new lawyer, took it to trial, and then they offered me an open sentence of 1 to 3 years, and I got like 2 years.
Okay. Yeah. So you had to put in some. You did a bid. You did a bid.
Yeah, twice though. Twice, juvenile and adult though. Juvenile and as an adult.
So, you know, reflecting on that, what did you learn from that?
I just learned. Like, I learned so much. It really made me the person I am today. It just taught me, like, to have patience, you know what I'm saying? And don't overthink in situations. Handle yourself accordingly in situations, you know, and to be humble, you know, don't take anything for granted, you know, and just be thankful for what you got, you know, and the life that you live in, it comes with that, you know. Yeah. The lifestyle, if you live in that kind of lifestyle of crime or anything like that, but that's what comes with it. But, you know, you just got to handle yourself like a man, take it on the chin, get out, shake back, and handle your business.
I mean, I love hearing that because you're young in the sense that I'm a 42-year-old man for people who are tuning in that aren't familiar, and taking those lessons early and being able to see, being self-aware and be able to look in the mirror and be like, yo, I messed up. That's how you're going to propel forward in life quicker. Because I know a lot of people, and I did this when I was young, where I was like, yo, it wasn't my fault. Like I placed the blame elsewhere until I started taking extreme accountability. That's when I really started to make the waves. Now I want to tie into some of what you were saying, because you're like, yo, I want them to see what Southern Colorado is about. Yeah, most definitely. You know, and put it on the map. Let people know it's more than a military town, etc. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. So when I was coming up, it was like 1999 to like 2001. I was in a hip-hop group. We're touring. And I remember we went to New York to get into some freestyle rap battles. Yeah. And we'd be like, yo... And this is baggy jean era, you know. It's just, it's funny. But we're like, yo, we from Colorado. We're so hyped to represent. And people like literally like, yo, back then they're like, yo, y'all riding horses out there and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's interesting that you fast forward to now. Colorado's actually dope because we were like the pioneers of the weed stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when we were young, it was even harder to be like, yo, I'm from Colorado, because it's like taken as a joke. And even with the urban market of music in Colorado, we still haven't kicked that door down yet, because like there's this group called 303. There's this like rock group called The Fray and the Flowbots. These are all huge groups that have come from Colorado, but from the urban market to represent like, you know, the cultures that are out here, that really hasn't hit yet. And it's a really unique market, but I think it's on its way, and I think our identity's growing. You know what I mean? Yeah, most definitely. But I thought that was tight how you're like, yo, I'm putting my city on, my people on, and I want people to see this other side of it. I think that's dope. When we were younger, we were doing something similar. And I used to run the streets. Like I'm not gonna act like I was some crazy hard street dude. I was never that, but I did run in a circle of people who were official. Yeah. And, you know, that affiliation, I did get caught up in a few things. And I actually got a gun charge when I was about 17 or 18, rolling around with the homies. They were like, yo, we got to blah, blah. And I'm rolling around. We get pulled over for what I thought was no reason. Honestly, I don't even know why we got pulled over to this day. They start searching us all. And they're like, yo, what's this on you? And it was the strizzle. And I was just like, you know, I got caught up. I got lucky. I didn't get a felony for that, which I believe because it was loaded, I was underage, or like because I had a handgun. I was either 17 or 18. Yeah. But the police dude, you know, I don't know what it was. We had a conversation when they were taking me in. I didn't get the F for it, but I learned so much from that situation. Yeah. Fast forward today, because I don't have a felony. Like I like conceal carry, and I was able to do things the right way. Yeah. But it's interesting how much I learned from that, and I just wanted to reflect on that as you're telling me some of the things you learned in the process of what you went through. You know what I'm saying?
It was definitely like, and see, that was when I was a juvenile. I got a gun charge too, so that was my second one as an adult. You know, so you know Colorado don't play about them guns if you ain't supposed to have them.
Facts.
You know, so but. You know, but then at the same time, it is a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor, but it's just because my previous record, which made it a felony. You know, so if I didn't have another, I had special offender when I was young. That was my first charge ever. A special offender. You know, guns and drugs in the same facility. So, but I caught another gun charge when I was 21. So,
oh wow, okay, yeah, and that's what kind of sealed the deal with it. Where they're like, yo,
yeah. But you know, like all that matters, like you know, going to school and graduating and what you do for the community. They look at that as well too. Yeah. You know, and they'll give you some love, especially when you got a good lawyer too.
Okay, so that's what's crazy is the lawyer game.
Yeah,
if you see a lot of people be like, yo, the system is so corrupt, and it is, but like what people neglect is like if you got a good lawyer, you can kind of bypass a lot of things. It's crazy.
Everything. Cause that lawyer, you know, when you paying for that lawyer, you paying the state. Yeah. You know, so when you pay for a lawyer, you paying the state. Everything run on money. Yeah. So when you giving that lawyer that money, that lawyer is like, okay, well, I'm getting paid for this. And the DA ain't getting paid, or if they do, give them a cut of what they get. You know, but that's their business. That's a higher business I don't know about, you know. But at the same time, like when the state see that somebody getting paid out of it, you know, people got to understand, like the district attorney is against you and your lawyer is for you, and the judge is in the middle. You know, but at the end of the day, they all work together.
Facts.
They still all work together. So when that lawyer is in that meeting with them and they tell them, oh yeah, he just gave me $15,000, you know, for this, so I can make it like this, then that's when the judge tell him, like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, and they have those relationships. Like, and if it ain't the money, he'll go in there like, look, you guys, I have a client. Yeah. You know, I'm really trying to look out for him on this one. I want to, you know what I mean? And it's just like, it's relationships.
They'll get you some love for sure, you know, because they not just going to instantly, oh, you this kind of dude, you get life. Or, you know, there's people who murder people out here who don't get no time at all.
Oh, really? That's wild.
Yeah, most definitely. So it's like it's just about your lawyer, your background as well. You know, a lot of people in Colorado's mostly known in the street side for like drugs. You know, we just got a lot of people get a lot of drug charges, you know, because we literally a state. If you 18 years old and you ain't got no felonies, you can go buy a gun. Yeah. And then when you 21, you can buy any kind of gun. Yeah. You know, so it's still it's still ways around it. You know, they still got their ways around it to just not give you no crazy time for it. You know, but you keep doing it. You know, they got
gonna get you. They're gonna get you.
Know what I'm saying?
All right, you guys, for anyone just tuning in, if you're tuning into the premiere, we're rocking with Lil Mac Diddy. And right now, I want to give him a shout out. So I see online that you're a father, and I'm going to put you in the good dad club. I mean, I see you doing your thing. So how is it being a father, man? How old's your little one? You got a son, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 2 sons.
Okay.
I got 2 sons. Well, my girl, she had a little boy and a little girl already, you know. But I've been in their life since they was babies. So
Okay.
before my kids is only, my son is only 2 and my little one is 9 months.
Hey.
So yeah, like so. But I've been with her for 6 years, you know.
Yeah.
So like either way, they're my kids too. So
Yeah.
I got 4 kids really. You know,
Yeah.
I take care of all of them. So
So you really
same,
holding
I
it
treat
down
them
at
all the same
25,
way.
bro.
Yeah.
Congrats. Yeah, that's
it's
dope,
been that
man.
way since I was 21.
Yeah, that's some real
20.
man shit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope. Well, I seen that, man, and I was like, yo, that's dope. Let's get into the music a little bit. I like having conversations on here because you can go anywhere and hear an interview like, yo, but I like to really try to get a little more in depth and do something different. So that's why I like having those conversations. Now, what are you working on right now?
So I got the series going on right now. It's called Juiced Up. That I got Juiced Up, the first one, and my second one is 2 Juiced Up. Right now I'm working on the third project. It's called Forever Juiced Up, and then I'm gonna drop an EP within like the next 2 weeks or something. It's called No Scale Deal. You know, I'm just working, man. I got so much music. I got like files and files of music, like over 1,000 songs. You know,
Oh, snap.
I'm
So
just
you're really getting it. You're like, let's go.
I'm just a perfectionist, so I like to with music. You know, you got a sound. You got your own sound. Everybody who raps should have their own sound, or else it's not gonna catch on.
Yeah.
But when you got that sound, you know, you want to make sure everything sound how you want it to.
Facts.
You know, there's songs that my friends will be like, "Oh, that's fire," and to me, it's just not. It's not the one.
Yeah.
You know, but I usually just pick like, okay, this is it, and it works for me.
Yeah.
So that's how I be knowing like, okay, well, this is when I'm gonna drop, and this the project that I'm gonna drop. You know, so
that's dope. Now I seen you got a show coming up with the homie Adrian Swish. You want to give a shout out to that concert that you got rocking?
Yeah, for sure. I want to say November 10th. We at the Yak and Yeti.
Okay.
In Aurora.
Yep.
It's gonna be alive with me, another artist from Colorado, 100 Pack Savvy. That's my boy, KT Foreign. He's from the Bay, you know. So yeah, it's
gonna be a good one.
Adrian, a good dude. That's my guy.
Yeah, anything he puts a stamp on, I pretty much trust. Like that's we and him grew up together, went to high school together, Widefield actually. So yeah that's my peeps. Now, I know that you're really doing your thing. Like you're balling. Like we see it pop up, you know, on your IG. You pull up today. You're doing it. What type of moves are you trying to make in the game currently? Are you connected with anyone doing features? You just recording your own stuff? Are you traveling? Like I think I saw something. Did you play South by Southwest?
Yeah, I did South by Southwest.
Congrats on that. That's a big thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what are you working on? Can you talk about that? What's going down?
Yeah, most definitely. I got some good connections. You know, Instagram can lock you in with anybody.
Yeah, facts.
Especially because Instagram about a lifestyle, it's about an image. So when people gravitate towards your image or relate to your image, it's people who upcoming as well who will, you know, link in with that or respect what you're doing and work with you. But I most definitely like just traveled a lot. I traveled a lot to get to the level I'm at. Just traveled and met different people and locked in with different people. But yeah, I got a lot of features. I owe a lot to my guy from Texas. He from Waco. My boy Road Run Simo.
Okay.
In the Road Runner of the World Boys. I locked in with him, and he helped me a lot. He helped me. You know, he gave me a lot of game and helped me put myself in a lot of positions and situations and helped me get South by Southwest. And I met Trapaholics, and me and Trapaholics was talking, and he liked my music a lot. He felt it for real. Yeah. And I gave him some of my songs, and you know we chopped it up, and he said he gonna.
For sure. And start networking.
Yeah, start networking. You know, I just network with a lot of people, so I try my best to, you know, any chance I can get on the road and go somewhere, I just get on and go. And I got a lot of friends in different states. I lived in California too. Okay. Yeah, that's where my pops stay at right now. Okay. So I lived in California, so that's why I'm always going to LA. and you know, you'll meet a lot of people, you know, in the Hollywood parties and everybody trying to rap right now.
Yeah, facts.
So you'll most definitely, but a lot of people that's trying to rap got a lot of connections, you know what I'm saying? So you'll go out there and be cool with this person you met on, you'll be cool with this person you met on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and y'all lock in and you don't know that one of his closest partners is this rapper and you really like that rapper. So, you know, you just get networked in from traveling a lot, you know, so.
Hell yeah. Now, you said your pops is in California. What was your upbringing like? Were you in a household with your mom, dad? Was it mom soloed out? Were you with your grandmother? How was your upbringing?
Yeah, actually, I was really mostly raised by my grandmother, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, my grandma, that was like my mom, you know, but I got a mom, and I love my mom to death, but, you know, my mom was young, my dad was young, and he went to prison when I was young. Okay. When I was a baby, so I didn't really get to, like, meet him until I was in, like, 5th or 6th grade. Yeah. You know, so, and my mom, yeah, she was always there, but my grandmother, like, you know, she took me when I was, like, 2. Yeah. So she's had me, like, my whole life. Yeah. And
with that, sometimes I like to talk about personal experience and see how these pathways go. I'm curious, what led you into the street life? Like when you're getting caught up with a pistol or a gun, whatever you want to call it, at like 17, what led you down that path? Was there a certain moment where you're like, yo, I'm going this way? Or, you know, how did that, or was it just kind of like a natural thing? Your boys, you know, how did all that go for you?
I would mostly say it was just like from my upbringing, like just seeing everything, you know. When I was young, my mom was young, you know. My mom had me when she was 18, my sister when she was like 16, you know. So it's like my mom was young as well, you know. So when I got to a certain age, I start you know, I was around all the dope boys and, you know, all the dudes with money and, you know, riding cutlasses with 4Gs and shit like that.
That's tight.
Like, so I was always around that since a kid. Like, you know, like my family name out here hold a lot of weight, you know. So a lot of people know my family and, you know, what it is, you Facts. Know. So most definitely, like, just being around it and, you know, like, you know, you see whatever you see, you gravitate. So, you know, especially being young. Yeah. And I was always like a kid who just was like head first in everything. So when I was young, I was 6, 7, 8 years old, going to kicking it on Fountain Show and with all the dope boys outside. And these grown ass men, you know, but everybody know my pops and what my pops did in the streets and my family done in the streets. So I was good either way. Yeah. But we lived on Fountain Show, and like a lot of people from here that's here right now ain't even from here. Facts. You know, they just gravitated to another person and that person brought them around everybody, you know, but I was already here around everything, knowing all these people. And so when I was young, we lived on Fountain Show. And so, you know, that's one of the I already know. The movingest neighborhoods around here, so I definitely like would just be kicking it outside around them all day, and then it just, you know, it just comes to you natural. So
now it's interesting because I had a little bit different of a story. So you know, in my household I had my mom and pops, but what happened when my pops got out the military, the money just wasn't flowing. So like Mom Dukes went from being like the house mom into the workforce, and you know, them not being around, we started getting influenced by some of our friends, and then like the culture we saw on MTV, right?
Most definitely.
So seeing that was interesting, but I've always been an athlete. So I was like very high ranked in track. I should have went to college full ride for track, but I effed all that up. Played a little ball. I wrestled as well. But there was this chain of events where my grades were good enough to play, but my parents were mad strict. They're like, you're not going to play basketball with this D. But I was able to, like the school would let me, but they wouldn't.
Your parents ain't having it.
And I went off the rails, bro. I just started rebelling, started going hard and kicking it with the people in the streets and doing, skipping school, jacking stores, selling weed, just doing, you know what I mean? And I just went down that path. And what is crazy for me It's like I got arrested. I got in some situations that could have went really bad that I didn't get caught for, but should have been like, yo, lock and key type shit.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is I started freestyling. Okay, I started freestyling. I met a homie at a workplace, and I started freestyling. I started recording music, and music got me. I just put all my focus into music. And before you knew it, I'm pawning my rims, my gold chain, because I wanted to record music because I didn't have it like that at the time.
For sure.
And music is what got me back to, because like before I was doing, you know, street shit, I was just like a cat who was into like martial arts, athletics, you know, stuff like I was never that good in school, man. I was trash. You know what I mean?
See, that's the thing. Like I was great academically. You know,
so you smart.
Yeah, hell yeah. I had like straight A's all through elementary to high school.
That's
like,
ill.
I just was, you know, in the streets, you know, but it's like my dad was like, you know, a big time, you know, with
I
the
got
drugs and shit.
Yep.
My mom as well. You know, my mom sold dope, my dad sold dope, my grandmama sold dope. So, you know, I was just around that shit my whole life. Like so I just gravitated to what I was around, you know. And when you young and you come from nothing, you ain't really got nothing, you know. So of course I get the new Jordans and shit. That's every dope dealer's kids. You know what I'm saying? I get the new Jordans and PlayStation and shit like that. But you know, it's me and my grandmother. We living in a 1-bedroom house. You know, a 1-bedroom apartment. I sleep in the bed with my grandmother. It's crazy because we lived right here.
Oh, fact. Yeah.
Right there.
I went to school here too for a little bit.
The red one's right there across from you. Yeah, we lived right there, and it was a 1-bedroom. Me and my grandmother, you know. So my dad was in prison. My mom was doing her thing. You know, she young. She got 2 kids, so she got to provide as well. But and fend for herself as well, cause she young. Yeah. You know, so it's just growing up. I just but it was that too. You know, just wanting stuff for myself. Being able, you know, I'm seeing all this money and being around all these nice cars and jewelry and gold teeth and slabs on the cars and all type of shit. I wanted the same shit for myself. You know? So
now I'm gonna call you the young legend. So the shoes you are here to fill are legendary, legacy. And after having that conversation, what are you doing different to cement your legacy, your legend, and change the life for your children? What are you doing different?
Well, actually, bro, like sometimes I put music to the side. You know, I put music to the side because I got a real life. Yeah. You know, so like right now, bro, I do other stuff as well. Like I work at a school. Okay. You know, I'm a paraprofessional for disabled kids. Okay, that's awesome. Kids with special needs. So facts. I help kids with special needs, and I've also worked like with elderly people who can do much for themselves. But that's what I do now. I work with kids and just giving back to where I came from. You know, because I'm really from here, really from the soil here. So I want kids all the way around here to have some type of motivation to get up and do something. I love it. So especially my kids, I didn't have my kids until I got out of prison. Yeah. You know, instantly. Literally a month after I got out of prison, I got my girl pregnant. So, you know, it was just like, okay, I gotta focus up. It's time for me to like focus up and get right. Instead of I ain't got time for the raids and the partying every week and on the corners and shit like that no more. I ain't got time for that no more. And I was already rapping. Start getting a little notice. So I'm like, one thing my boy Simo told me, you got to make yourself less available. Facts. You know, you got to start acting like nobody could even be around you. Yep. Even if you're not even the biggest person yet, you got to make it like that. You got to you got to put that shit in the atmosphere, you know?
This is wild that you say that because there's a saying that because I follow a lot of entrepreneurs. I'm opening a new chapter of my life as I'm successful and I'm becoming more successful. But one of the main things they've said is you become like the 5 people you're around most. Exactly. Now, isn't that kind of wild? Like you're telling me about your grandma, your mother, your father, your homies, and you became that. But now you're like, I'm separating myself.
Exactly.
It's time to cement this legacy.
Exactly.
And I love to hear it because that's the growth we all need to start taking it to the next level.
Most definitely.
And the other thing is highlighting the real stuff you do, because on the internet, it's fake. It's a highlight reel. It's ESPN, like, yo, I'm doing this, doing that, which is dope because you want people to be inspired by your success. But they also need to know what is going on. Because, like, if they only see, yo, this picture, but they don't see you working with kids or the elderly, or actually like Nipsey went back into the community and will put back into the community. I think especially as black men, that's very important because our culture can sometimes get consumed by the negative side, and we got to start balancing that. That's just one of the things that I'm on as a dad now too. It's like, I know they're like, oh, this dude sound like Gramps or whatever, but I'm just gonna keep it real because who else is gonna say it? You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So now we're going to get into now, you guys, don't forget to, if you're enjoying this interview, hit the like button. Also, leave some comments if you want me to do more interviews like this. I don't always do this, but I felt like he was someone that I wanted to highlight and build with, and we would have a conversation like this, and it's actually going even better than planned. But we will get into some freestyling, let him demonstrate some of his skill, talk about that. I'll kick some freestyles as well. But right now we're going to get into a little, we've been deep this whole time, but what I want to talk about, before the interview, we had talked about your brother and him passing away. And you said he is the motivation and inspiration from everything here on out. Now I want to hear a little bit more about that story, but whatever you want to share with me and the audience.
No, most definitely. I had lost my little brother a few months back. But I was already going through like a lot of stuff mentally with rap, you know, just in life in general. I was going through a lot of stuff mentally, but, you know, fighting depression and things like that. So I was like kind of giving up on it, you know, but I got so many connections with it. It's like, why would I waste it, you know? But then when my brother died, my brother was killed. So it's like, it's like, man, like you feel like you lose everything, you know, and, like, he was my biggest fan. He 19, you know, so he young. He's upcoming in life himself.
Yeah, rest his soul. That's a shame.
Yeah, so
that's a shame.
He young. He just, you know, he look up to me a lot. That's my biggest fan, you know, so because I always been there for him, you know. When his dad wasn't around, I was the dad for him, you know what I'm saying? So like I always been there for my little brothers and my little sisters and siblings, because, you know, family's important, bro.
Family's everything.
Family's everything, bro. So I tried to be the best role model for him I could be, as well as live my own life and take care of my children as well.
Yes.
But it's like, you know, my little brother had he died a few months ago. So mentally it's just been like a battle. You know what I'm saying? But it like, you know, sometimes you get them moments where you like, okay, I'm gonna push real hard, I'm gonna just go crazy, and then sometimes you just like, you know what, fuck everything. Yeah. I just don't even care. You know, I just would rather just be alone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I try my best to just, you know, I always been a strong person for my mom, for my dad, my grandmother, anybody, you know? Yeah. And I just want to show, like, the next generation, like, it doesn't matter what goes on in your life, man. Like, you got to keep going for you. Yeah. You know, because you can't dedicate every moment in your life to a situation. Facts. Situations are meant to happen, you know, and sometimes situations are worse than other. You know, your lights get cut off. You know, you want to grind to get them lights back on, but you got to go way harder than to just get the lights on. Yeah. You want to keep them on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when me losing my little brother, it just made me like, okay, I'm a beast. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that could stop me. Yeah. It doesn't matter how close it hits home or nothing like that. Like, it just gives me a different drive. Like, okay, I could really do something with myself. Yeah. I've been rapping for years and always been getting a little, you know, my little publicity that I'm getting now, but it's like now I'm a rapper where I'm from. So I got a voice, you know, so I try to use it in a more positive way instead of just shedding negative light. Oh, my brother dead, I quit rap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not no reason to just quit. It is to some people, but to me, it's like, I feel like that was just God telling me, like, you know you got the gift. Everybody don't got the gift that you got. You know what I'm saying? So maybe when this situation happens in your life, you know, it's gonna make you see clear and go harder and push because you got other family to take care of too. You know what I'm saying? And my dad told me, you know, we always had like a cool connection, even though he was in prison. And when he got out, you know, he was a good dad. He came straight to get me from prison. So first day out of prison, he picked me up from school. Instantly, I was surprised, like who the hell is that, you know? But he instantly took me to California, you know, all different types of Universal Studios, and he's a great father, you know. And he told me, he just told me like, son, everybody don't have a chapter book like you got. You know, you got a chapter book in life, and right now your book is real juicy. You know what I'm saying? So you can either give up on life and do something to throw your life away and your story ends, or you could keep pushing and keep giving people something to look forward to. Right. You know? So he just always tells me like, don't end your book off in a bad way, on a bad note. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, because people gonna want to see the sequel to it. You know, so that's all I do, bro. I just hold my head high every day and I grind. Yeah, man. Whatever it is.
To be real with you, man, I don't even know what to say right now. I will say this. I'm going to give you your flowers now. I'm super proud of you.
I appreciate
it. You know, with what you just told me, I'm just going to keep it real. You have the weight of the world on your shoulders. And when you go into society nowadays, a lot of the things you've told me today will break someone. It will break a man.
Sure.
It will break a lot of people.
Sure.
And this shows a lot of your character and your courage. And, you know, anything I can do to help, you know, hopefully I can be a part of that. But just on some real, keep your head up and keep pushing, because what your pops told you and the way you're taking this in, like, I'll keep it real, man. Like, with what you're telling me, because like I lost my mom, right, to cancer, and that was one of my deepest losses. But me and my wife had 2 stillborn births, so it's not like a miscarriage. It's like she gave birth and our children's heart weren't beating, and so that's one of the things when I connect. But I didn't have a relationship with those children like that, you know. So it's like this deep cut, but it's just like, and I can only I understand what you're going through to a degree, and it takes some real man stuff to look in the mirror and persevere. Nowadays, people are, you know, they get caught up. Now, with everything you've went through, have you had to go to any type of therapy? Have to take any, like, because you said you're feeling depressed. Did you have to take any medication, anything like that?
No, like I ain't go to therapy, bro, just because I felt like I was strong enough mentally. Like, if I could wake up the next morning and go on, then I feel like I'm strong enough, you know. I done already had like a lot of battles with using a lot of drugs and you know what I'm saying, and smoking a lot of weed, and you know, but I just try to keep my mind right, you know. And
that's your most powerful weapon, your mind.
Exactly. Like, you know, you get bad news all the time. Like, I'm just now telling you, like, it's crazy that we even talking about my brother right now, bro, and it's wild that all this even comes together. But last night my brother's dad had a heart attack and he died. Like, it's just crazy though, like how all this even comes about. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is just crazy. Like, and that's tough on me too, because he was like a father figure in my life as well. You know, but you know, it just shows you that stress in stress and letting it eat you up every day, it will kill you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm young, bro. I ain't trying to crash out and try to do something to somebody and get life and go to jail. My kids don't see me no more. That'd be crazy. That'd be foolish, because I devoted everything in my power to a situation that I could lose myself in. You know what I'm saying? So I try to just be that young dude with some sense. You know what I'm saying? Not be another statistic. You know, that's everybody knows how that go. Oh, somebody did this to your brother, you got to go do this, and you know, and it just keeps going. You know what I'm saying? But I try to just shine. That's what I try to do. I try to show, like, it don't stop my shine, it don't stop my grind. Now I'm just doing it for him. So at the end of the day, whoever did whatever to my brother, they fucked up, because it just made me a beast. You know what I'm saying? If
you used it to fuel and take it.
If they hated me before, they really gonna hate me now. You know what I'm saying? Just because now I got a different type of grind, like, and you the first person I done talked to about it, bro. Like openly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't even talked to my family or nothing, bro.
Yeah.
You the first person I done talked to about it, like, openly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
well, I appreciate you opening up and
No, most
sharing your
definitely.
story, and I hope this spreads a message, because in this day and time, young men are giving up, and it's their mind, because you can give up and go to the streets, and because you know the wild dudes out there, it's because they gave up here. This crashed out. They start murking people. They start going, and it's chaos. And like, I'm super, like, honestly, you've impressed me so much, because not many men can handle what you're going through, and you're handling it at a very young age. You're wise beyond your years. But I want to also remind you, we are in a soft society as well. Like, men had to deal with this type. Men were going to war, like in ancient civilizations and medieval times. This loss should always make us realize how fragile life is and how important it is. And you said, I'm a brother who makes sense, and I'm trying to move right. And that's how you have to do, because also in our industry, and I hate to say it, but it's just real, and I think you might agree with me, our industry ain't country music. It ain't rock music. Like, if you look at Double XL on Facebook, it's just every week someone's getting locked up, getting shot, ODing, some crazy stuff. And it sometimes I feel like it's by design. You know, we start seeing all this Kanye stuff, and, you know, people are hating on him, but it's like, in our culture, there's all this stuff going on, and you're fighting it head on using your mind. And all I can do is give you kudos and props for that, man. Like, that's the realest stuff I've heard. And I'm so happy that I'm able to put this even in a recorded format, because more people need to hear stuff like that, because a lot more people go down the worst path. They're like, oh, I'm going to go get revenge. I'm going to do this, do that. I'm not trying to get, but I'm just saying, you're like, yo, I'm dialed in on some meditation, and we're going to get it. And the one thing that is true, this is just the illest facts. Success is the greatest revenge.
Exactly.
Like, these MFers, like, that do evil in this world, they have their day. It will come, you know. But the greatest thing you can do is create this legacy and become the legend, and create that for your family. You know what I'm saying?
Be the best me I can be, bro. You know, like, it's all, and then it's always gonna be that devil, man. I'm a firm believer in God, bro. So it's like,
I was gonna ask you if you're a believer.
Yeah, it's always gonna be that. It's always gonna be that devil on your shoulder, you know. But my mom always told me, like, you got a monkey on your back, man. But you try your best not to show it.
Yeah.
You know, you got a lot going on in your mind, and it's a lot of demons eating at you, but you just so strong. That's how I know God got you, so I'm not worried about you.
Yeah, you have a gift. I'll keep it real right now. Like, the stories you're telling, and a lot of people in general in the just in the urban environment, there is a lot more chaos and trauma there, and that's just facts. I've got a glimpse of it. I didn't have to live it totally, because my family structure was a little bit different, but I had glimpses of it, and my boys lived it, and I see it every day. You're literally right here presenting it to me. And you know, I don't think people realize, like, what that creates. It creates strength, but it also creates the opposite. You know what I'm saying? It creates you know, it can create vile things where people are like, I can't believe this happened. But it's like, yo, just listen to these stories, like when people are dealing with this. And, man, it's just a blessing that you got your head on straight. And, you know, I love to see it. And I hope you continue with the music. Now,
for sure.
With the music, you said, yo, I put the music to the side because I got a real life and this is real. What's the end? Like, what is your goal? Like, are you like, yo, I'm trying to pop with music? Am I trying to pop in the entrepreneurial space? Do you have other goals that you're looking at? What excites you when it comes to like really becoming your best version?
Just, bro, I used to do it. I used to want to do it just for fame and notoriety, bro. Mm-hmm. But like, it's like after everything I done been through, bro, and all the situations I've been through, I just want to show my kids, like, whatever goal you have in life, you can achieve it if you just work at it.
Yep.
Like, you know, the sky's the limit, man.
Facts.
And there's so much things you could do in this world as long as you just put your shoes on and strap up and go do it. You know, You know, like my grandmother, she real. She always tell me like, don't ever let nobody hold their nuts on you.
Yeah.
You know, cause you bigger than them
Yep.
in any way, shape, or form. You know, it's so many situations where I just think like I'm bigger than that.
Yep.
You know, like I don't gotta go hurt somebody in retaliation for my brother, you know, and that just puts my mama in a worse mind space. You
Yeah.
know, my mom, she already thinks that every day.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she calls me every day, like, oh, is you good?
Yeah.
Please tell me you ain't.
She loves her son.
Yeah, for sure. Please tell me you ain't finna crash out and hurt somebody, or, you know, in that first couple hours, it happened, most definitely. That's what I'm thinking. Like, oh yeah, somebody got to pay for this. You know what I'm saying? But then I sit back and I think like, I got God on my side, you know, and I got kids, and I'm really in my kids' life, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these young dads who sit there and make everything about they self, but got kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
amazing.
got kids. I do this for my children. They hold my last name. They hold my legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I gave it all up today, at least my kids got knowledge.
Facts.
But knowledge is power. My kids got the type of knowledge to where they know my dad taught me how to go for it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, he taught me how to go for it, and don't let nobody hold you back for it, or nothing
Yeah.
hold you back for it. You know what I'm saying? My mom, when my brother died, the police came straight to my mom and told her like, we ain't even worried about anything but your son.
Yeah.
Because we know him. We know what he's capable of, and the people he be around, and what he could do, you know? And then I thought about it like, well, if anything, that just brought me back to reality right there. Like, shit, they gonna lock my ass up.
They're ready for
They
it.
ready for me.
Yep.
They expecting that.
Yep.
So let me show them something different. All right, you expect that and you think that about me, but I'm gonna show y'all ass how to make $1 million out this shit.
Yep.
And go on and keep my brother's name alive that way.
Yeah. Yeah. And it is unfortunate, but there's a saying, live by the sword, die by the sword.
Yeah.
And if this just goes to, if you're out there living by the sword, it will come for you.
It
That's
will.
that's how the Matrix works.
Yeah, and I feel like life it hits me hard. It does. But I also get a lot of blessings out of it too.
Yeah.
You know, I've been getting a lot of blessings out of life. I'm working with these kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not hot where the police fucking with me all the time, and I'm motivating people with music. You know what I'm saying? That I got a gift, bro.
Yeah.
You know, music is beautiful, bro.
Yes.
It calms my soul.
Yep.
When I think sometimes, bro, when I never even cry, and I've never even cried until I recorded music.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I never even cried, and my mom's so scared of that.
Yeah.
Like he never cries or nothing, you know. But I'll give.
I'll keep it real. I almost started tearing up when you were telling me the story about your brother. I just didn't want to have that trickle effect. I'm like, bro, that's tugging at my heartstrings. I was about to be like, yo, you got the weight of the world on your shoulders. You are a good man.
No, I appreciate it, brother. And people don't know that, you know, because they don't know me.
Yeah.
They know the Instagram, the money, and
they know the image. Yeah.
The clothes.
They know the book cover.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's why I wanted to have this conversation with you. I didn't know any of this, but I'm like, I just know like the type of conversations I like to have typically open up people, and that's just what I'm here for.
Most definitely, and this is a great way you doing it, brother. You know, and it's like you said, they just know the book cover, but they ain't never took no time to read it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. They ain't never took no time to read my book.
Yep.
So they don't know. They just see the cover and like, oh, okay, he's Mac Diddy. That's it. That's all we need to know.
That's where we're at in this day and age. They don't even want, like, they want the TikTok, which is just the cover. Exactly. It's just the cover story.
Exactly.
But, you know, when people go back and your story's told, they're going to see these type of interviews and things being said, and it's going to shine a light on you. Most and you're a very strong, headstrong person, man.
Yeah. I try to be, bro. I got so much. Like you said, I got the weight of the world on my shoulders right now, bro. Yep. I got that monkey on my back, bro. So I'm trying to keep going, and it don't, even if I got a monkey on my back, I'm an ape. So that's small shit to a giant.
Yep.
You
Pressure makes diamonds.
Exactly.
That's what it's true, man. Well, I love to see it. I'm trying to think of anything else because I'm kind of like starting to get the vibe. I'm like, you know, let's do a little freestyle, you know, wrap this thing up, man. You really opened up and shared, you know, a lot of your your real life, your heart, and I think it's beautiful. And I hope the people watching this, take this in and use this as inspiration and motivation, because if you're going through something, and maybe you're going through something maybe more than him, but you're seeing someone who's really going through something but still achieving and chasing dreams at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Got to. That's what I wanted to do it for, bro. So where somebody, even if somebody just accidentally clicks on this, and watches it, they like, damn, man, that I'm going through that same type of thing or anything, and I thought about hurting myself, or I thought about hurting somebody, or I thought about overdosing on drugs, or I thought about, but this kid right here, he young, man, and he made me think of it a whole different way. Yeah. That's what I do. That's what I want to do it for. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So whoever going through the same type of shit as me, they can sit back and reflect and think, okay, I could overcome anything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you wake up the next morning, you overcame it.
Yes, facts.
That's how I look at it. If you woke up the next morning, if you ain't dying your sleep because it was just so tragic, you know what I'm saying? Then you can overcome it. You can overcome anything. It's nothing too much for you. Yes. I tell my kids that every day, man. There's nothing in this world you can't do. Yeah. So go do it.
And that's what you're in. So I always say we're installing a program. You know what I'm saying? But that's the program you're putting. Your kids are going to have your strength, your values, your beliefs, and you're the example that sets that for them. Exactly. And you're doing a great job, man. So that's lit. So let's get into it, you guys, man. This is an amazing interview. Big shout out to Lil Mac Diddy. Make sure you're checking him out on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, I'll post some links to some of his music here. Now, tell me this. I've seen some of the singles. I've heard some of the joints. Some of what you told me today, are you putting that in the music? Some of the heartfelt stuff?
Hell yeah, especially like my new project. Okay. So it's definitely like, at first with it, I was just rapping about what I'm living. Yeah. So
streets, money, fast life. That's what I was seeing.
Exactly, most definitely. But yeah, most definitely now it's I just put more pain into it and make it be felt. It don't even gotta be singing. People think when you rapping about pain, it's singing. You know what I'm saying? But
Pac was one of the greatest. But you got you got that young, modern, like that you can reach the new generation. Sure. And man, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm like, because that's what's going to change this world is like speaking of your pain and also taking some time, like even in this conversation to reflect and tell people what you did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all going to gravitate to the, I rolled up, I got the dough, the chicks, the da-da-da. Exactly. Cool. Let that open the door if you want it to. Yeah. But once the door is open, it's like, man, this was me. This is me now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like I see all these stories. Man, yes. That's awesome.
You got to do it for a reason, man. That's what it is. Like, do it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I got all that money in my pocket, nice car, my chain icy as shit. I got multiple jewelry, Rolex, all that. Anything a rapper got, I got already. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So once I seen that I could get that without even, that's just part of it. That's this small to what the music world could open for you. Yep. People think of it as, I rap, I'm gonna get a nice chain and a nice house and a nice car. And you can have that already. Yeah. You can have that already. And the music industry really respect people who do have it already. Yeah. When they got that already, it shines a different light on you because they like, he grinding without this. Yeah. Without this. Music is a business. Yep. It's a business. So if you out here hustling in these streets and you got all that, then use it the right way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually how my career took off further. Once I started creating assets and value, like I had been touring because I gritted it out, bro. I've toured this whole country. I've toured Europe, Canada. I wasn't making nothing.
Yeah, you was the era when you really had to. Yeah,
like I was on some rock band.
You ain't had social media and shit.
Like MySpace was the first time where I started being able to kind of network.
Yeah, exactly.
And so like I was out there grinding for like doing show after show, getting paid $100, $200, selling merch, just trying to make it happen.
Putting that work in.
And essentially, I kind of gave that up I started throwing concerts. I was like, oh, I can make money doing this. You know, I opened this business, and once I started making money, I was just able to network with fools. Like I was able to kind of move and shake. And now it's like, I can't even believe all the resources I have. Like, I don't even have to rap. I do that because I have fans and I'm passionate about it.
Exactly.
But you know, I'm a little bit older. So when I was younger, I needed the fame, you know. Now I like the influence because I realize how important as a leader for change influence is, but I don't need it. I need the money and the legacy for my family. I'll take the influence and work on that because I do believe that we're in a pivotal time in human history, and they're going to need strong leaders with values that aren't being portrayed currently. But, you know, we'll just see how all that plays out. But
I want to give you your flowers too, though, brother, because at the end of the day, even when the young dudes like me that come from nothing, we look up to that. You know,
I appreciate that.
I look up to that. Like I've been watching you since I was young. You know what I'm saying? I seen you when I was young.
didn't even know that either.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, most definitely. You know, you one of the first to actually like be known, solidified as a rapper. From here. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know, then you better know. You know what I'm saying? But I respect what you doing, bro. Like, everything you doing with it, and you helping the youngins, and especially me, you trying to help shine a new light on me. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it all the way around. I want to give you your flowers as well, brother.
Well, that's love and respect, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. It was really rough for me because people didn't want to accept me. One, it's kind of weird. I don't want to get into the race thing. It's kind of when you're light skinned, it's like you kind of don't fit in here. You kind of don't fit in there. I'm black and Mexican. So it's like, but then people start embracing me a little bit more. But the craziest thing is Denver. They always was just like, you from Springs. I had to break through so much nonsense just to get known. You know what I'm saying? I had to get so many coasts. I had to go on tour with Tech 9 before Denver was like, oh, okay.
Now we locked in though.
Now
Denver is like locked in with us. You know, and that's what I'm proud of. I feel like I was the one who started linking with the youngins out there, you know, and we all pushing together. And you know, when I linked with all the popping artists out there, 100 Pack Savvy, Ox Dior, AP, and you know what I'm saying, start linking with all them, like it started influencing all the youngins out here. Like, oh, okay, I want to rap.
Yeah, and there needs to be a bridge because
getting known for this
we're all from the same state, and we're all doing something similar. I know my stuff is a little bit different genre, but it's all good. We're in the same industry.
You rap,
you know what I'm saying?
Rap, so everybody shit different. You know, everybody just think trap rap is just rap. No, it's a million different. I listen to everything, bro. I listen to country rap. I listen to country music, gospel, rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? I honestly listen to like fucking I listen to like Green Day and what's the names, like Panic at a Disco.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I used to bump some of that too.
Bro.
I grew up on the MTV era where Green Day was super popping, like they were in their prime.
What's the Pumped Up Kicks, dude? What's they
I forget.
Yeah, but like that. You know
back in the day, I mess with a little bit of Blink 182, like, you know what I'm saying?
I
like
love Blink 182.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That fire, bro.
And that's what messes me up. Like, a lot of people, because of profiling and stereotypes, they want to put you in a box so quick.
Exactly.
I actually worked at a record store, so I got introduced to a lot of underground punk rock. But I was like, yo, this is tight. And then pop punk and different stuff where I'm like, this is tight. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah, because people sleep on that, bro. One thing about music, bro, it's very stereotypical, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they look at you like, if I got on the way I dress and what I be doing and the way I carry myself, if I got on the mic and start singing some Metallica type shit, people will look at me like, what the hell? That don't go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a business.
Yeah.
You know, your image has to go with your with your flow, your type of rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just stick with my type of rap. But like, that's why I like it's the guy, man. He's super buzzing right now, like Babyface Ray. That's my favorite because he's so smooth.
Yeah.
He like me.
Yeah.
I got like that smooth trap rap. It's not all just turned up screaming and yelling and all, you know, it's smooth.
And you got a good voice. Like, I have a high octave, and some people are like, yo, that gets on my nerves. And then some people are like, yo, he's ill. But I already know, like, I got a high voice. I've always wanted, like, a deeper voice.
Yeah.
And so you've been blessed with that. And then I was like, it's funny because sometimes I'm like, yo, I wish I could sing, you know, or have a deeper voice. But hey, you get what you get. But if you use your voice as an instrument, it does not matter. Like, I'm living proof of that. Like, I'm literally,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So
exactly, man. You popping, man. You did your thing and still doing your thing, man. So,
I appreciate it.
You know, we salute it for sure. And if they don't, they just hating on you, my guy.
Yeah, and to anyone who's out there watching too, is like one of the keys for me has been innovation. Like, this is the new chapter of my life. Like, I'm like kind of like almost like a YouTuber at this point. So like you just go with what you're feeling, and you just, you know, you got to do it.
sure.
You got to go for it. But all right, let's get into this, man. We'll kick some bars back and forth. What you feeling like? Hold on. You want to put on headphones, or you want to just rock?
Headphones on. Whatever you feeling, man. Whatever.
All right, check 1 2 1 2.
I ain't the best freestyler though. You know, I'm one of them punch-in rappers. You know.
Okay.
But I got a little sauce with it though.
Yeah, man, just vibe out. We just gonna vibe. That's what it's gonna be about. Let me make sure the beat ain't too high. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah. How you feeling about that one?
Yeah, that's hard.
All right, man. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna let you just go for it.
All
right. Hold on. All right, you guys, make sure you're all hitting that like button. If you're in the chat, say what up. Leave a comment. But yo, we about to get into some bars right now. So yeah, man. Lil Mac Diddy, man. Let's get it. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Diddy. Come on. Yeah. Hey. Bitch like there go Diddy. Hottest young nigga walking around my city. Jeans 450. Bad bitch with me. Riding in the Hellcat motor engine. Bitches wanna fuck with me cause I get riches. Yeah. Fucking bad bitches. Yeah. 20 on my neck and my wrist. And my whip tinted. Yeah. Smoking on dead ops, nigga. Bitches already know what's going on with me. Young rich nigga and I come from the south side. If a nigga play with me, he get $150. Yeah, and my G's $150. Yeah, chopper hold $150. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we in here. Lil Mac Diddy throwing something. Now I'm gonna change the beat up a little bit.
Yeah, for
now
sure.
I've been working on this a little bit, so this is what I'm gonna ask you right now, man. I need you to give me 3 words.
Okay.
So hit me. 3 words.
3 words, just 3 random words?
Yeah, just 3 words off the top of your head, because it's a freestyle for me, so I'm just gonna go straight off the top of the head.
Okay. Supercharged.
Okay, supercharged.
Juice. Paper.
Okay. Supercharged, juice, paper.
Yeah.
Supercharged, juiced, paper. All right, you guys, I'm going to try to incorporate this with my freestyle. Now, y'all know I'm a little old school, you know what I'm saying? So I'm bringing some boom bap in here, but let's get it, man. This is when 2 worlds collide. Let's go. So, supercharged, juiced, paper.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Check 1 2. Yeah. 1 2. Yeah. Hey, yo, it's Black P. You know I'm living large. I come through, hey, yo, I'm feeling just like the Sarge. But every time I do this, yo, I'm with my squad and I'm feeling ramped up. You know, I'm supercharged like it's whip out front. Yo, I got the blunt. We pass it back and forth. Hey, yo, ain't what you want here. It's how it goes down every time we rip it. It's Black Pegasus, yeah, to be specific. We got a good time doing dope interviews. That's how it goes. Hey, yo, I got plenty views on YouTube. We take it to the top now. You know how I come through. Yo, put that top down and represent your people. Do what it does. It's Black Pegasus. Yeah, we got more than the buzz, and that's how it goes. When I'm spitting the truth, I come through. They like, yo, I love what he does in the booth. Hey, yo, I'm sitting here and you looking at the youth. Together, they're like, damn, these boys juiced. Juice to the max. Hey, yo, I got the raps and you come through. Hey, yo, I got that battle axe. I keep it moving every time that I spit. It's Black Pegasus. We work hard. We never quit. Just like the interview said, you gotta get the ill mind state. And that's how you do and take it when you vibrate to a higher frequency. Yeah, relinquish. I come through, hey yo, I gotta rip this. It's all off the top, it's all in the moment. You know, sometimes I feel like, yo, there's no postponement. And that's how it goes, you know, it's like the Lakers. I come through, hey yo, everyone, they like the favor. But I gotta do this, the rhymes that I savor. But right now we in here, we trying to get that paper. Yeah, I got the 3 words and we get it. I freestyle off the top of the dome, it's timid. Hey yo, it's vivid every time I rock on the track. It's Black Pegasus, you know we gon' bring it on back, yeah. And here we go. Do you wanna say a little something? If you do, get up to jump on that joint and get it bumping.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, okay. I ain't with the real rap, I ain't with the diss rap. I can fuck a bad bitch, then I go and whip the... Hold up, bitches know I'm getting money and I stay strapped. Young nigga with a pocket full of hundreds, no cap, straight facts. Ever since I was a kid, I was strapped. Niggas know what's going on, bitches call me Diddy Mac. Niggas know that I'm a boss, niggas know I sit back. Well, we ain't got to act, I sit red, no cap. $100,000 in my fucking Fendi backpack. Nigga playing with Lil Diddy, nigga know he gon' yeah.
Don't play with Lil Diddy, that's what he said. We coming through, hey yo, you know we gonna grab some of this bread. He told me his life story, he told me the category. It's uplifting the people and that is for me. We give you the truth, that yo, it's all legendary. It comes from our parents, yeah, hereditary. Rest in peace to his brother, the lost soul. He's in heaven right now, looking down on his throne. He gonna come up and show y'all that success is the greatest revenge. Hey yo, we keep it moving, don't mention me in the chat saying some dumb shit, cause I come through, hey yo, I gotta rock this for all of my people out there loving the vibe. You know how we do, and yes sir, we staying alive. Let's go.
That shit is hard.
Welcome to the show. We have arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show.
My boy got a crazy flow. I like that shit though. That shit hard.
Thank you, man. Been working out the kinks. I've been doing this at concerts now where I ask people for 3 or 4 words.
Yeah.
And then I try to make it make sense and then throw them back out there. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I've been working at it, but
that shit wavy, bro. I like that shit. That shit hard.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Get there. I stumbled one time. I was like, because I was like, but it's all good. We gonna get there. Anyways.
For sure. You got that shit. That shit hard, gang.
We in here with Lil Mac Diddy, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview. This was one of the best interviews I have done to date. Now, don't forget, I have a really good interview with Tech 9 on the channel. It's a reaction and an interview. I got a bunch of stuff bubbling, so if you guys want to, when this video ends, you can just click right, it'll pop up in the mentions. But today was a really dope experience, and I'm gonna put his music, I'll put a music video and probably his Instagram handle in the first comment and in the description, so you guys can go out and support him. If you go check out his music video, make sure you say that I sent you, and let's get it, man. Thank you for being a part of it.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. Lil Mac Diddy, man, the new wave, man. No Scale Deal on the way. You already know what the fuck going on, man. The Boy Wonder, Streets Hottest Youngin'. Yeah, man, all that.
Let's get it, man. And I love to see it. So on that note, you guys, we're getting out of here. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on all of the content. If you're really rocking with the vibe, hit that subscription button so we can get to that 50K mark. And yo, you know what it is, 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. 40!
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boy.